Hey folks, Daryl here at DJ's Workshop. Today I just want to share a video with you of a product that I designed and built here in my workshop. I build them all by hand, one by one. This is for the Volkswagen Eurovan, specifically the camper model. So on these campers you do have a propane tank set up, and from the factory it used to come with a plastic cover to protect the tank. They are no longer available. You might be able to find one used, but they are getting pretty pricey. So I decided that I was going to build my own. I didn't want to make it out of plastic because several things would happen. They would crack, they would break, they would fall off, they would get stolen because people couldn't find them anymore. So I've opted to make a metal cover, okay, and it's all welded, solid, and I have special brackets and bolts that I made to secure it properly. And I want to show you how it goes on. I know some of you people have already ordered some of these for me, and I appreciate that very much. So for those of you that have ordered or are going to order, I just wanted to show you how easy it is to install and take on and off. And if there's something that you're interested in purchasing, you can find me on my Etsy page, DJ's Workshop Designs, and I will leave a link below. But let me show you what we got here. Okay, so when you have the camper van, you have the propane tank setup, and even though there is a big thick metal plate here for protection, that's basically for rocks, you know, because it is kind of low. So if you're going off-road and you run over something, it's going to protect you from banging into the tank itself. There is no protection for the front here though, especially if you live like in the northern states where you have a lot of salt and sand on the road in the wintertime. It can cause a lot of corrosion in there, which isn't good. So I designed this to give you that protection. Now, some people have asked me about making like a knob that you can just take on and off really quick. I opted not to do that. You can purchase one, you know, on Amazon or whatever if you like. But the reason I don't do that is because if the knob makes it easy for you to take on and off, that's great. But it's also going to make it very easy for a thief to take it on and off. So my thought was, I want protection, but I want it to be secure. I don't want somebody just coming up saying, oh, that's nice, I want one, take it off, and now you're without a cover. All right, so it's a pretty simple setup. What we have, so there are bolts that go on the bracket that came with the van. You're going to remove that bolt, and then I supply new hardware. So we have stainless steel bolts, washers, nuts. I have special brackets that I've made. The only tools you really need is 1/2 inch 9/16 wrenches. I opted to use a ratchet wrench and a regular wrench. I'll show you how that works. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take that factory bolt out, and then you're going to install this bracket. Okay, so it's going to go like this with this piece facing out. You're going to take the supplied bolt, you're going to put a washer. This is going to go in this way. Okay, so one's going to face one way, one's going to face the other way. All right, and then once you take this, you're going to slip it in here. All right, so that pops in like that. And then you're going to take another washer. You're going to take your lock washer, and you're going to take your nut. Okay, now when you initially put this on, you want to just kind of position this somewhere around here. You're not going to tighten it down just yet. When you put the cover on, you can access back here with a wrench so that you can grab that nut and tighten it down. The lock washer is going to help you secure that, okay? So let me get the cover up against here. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. There's a bracket on the other side. Same thing, pull the bolt out, slip it in just like I showed you. And let me just snug that one a little bit. So you want to just kind of keep it up in this area somewhat. We are going to find the final position for it, and then we'll snug it down. Now once these are secure, you don't have to mess with those anymore. All you're going to be doing is simply putting a bolt in there and taking it out, and that's all there is to it. All right, so I'm going to take our cover next. And we'll take one of the bolts We'll put the cover up here. We'll just line up the bolt hole. Start that in there. We'll take the one on this side, same deal, find the bolt hole. Okay, once you get that started on there, we're going to crank this one down. We'll crank down the other side. Okay, now you just want to make sure that this is positioned where you want it. Okay, like that. Tighten that down. Okay, now you're able to slip this other wrench back in here. And then with the 1/2 inch, we're going to just go ahead and tighten this down. Okay, so that bracket's on there nice and tight now. Okay, it's not going anywhere. So make sure these are snugged. That one there. That one there. And that's it. Okay, it's that simple. Once the brackets are on, they stay on. You don't have to mess with them. When you're traveling, when you're storing the van, you want to keep the cover on, keep it protected. When you get to a campground, if you want to take it off because you want to mess with the valves or whatever, I mean, most people just leave them on, so you could take the cover, open the valves up, put the cover back on, leave it all secure. But when you want to take it off, it's just a matter of 2 bolts, that one and that one. You can use a ratchet, you can use wrenches, you can use a air gun, whatever you have, and it's just 2 bolts, it comes off, done deal. So that's what I've designed. I've gotten some good comments from people that have purchased it from me. If you're interested, like I say, just look me up on my Etsy site, and I'd be glad to make one for you for your van, and keep you guys protected. All right, well, I hope you liked the video. Happy camping to all of you folks out there. Enjoy the summer, and I'll talk to you later.